How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 Survival Series. So, first things first is, the crop is looking freaking amazing. Look at that, it's looking beautiful. So, there's nothing left to do with the crops, except wait for them to grow. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And while we wait, we've got some things to do. So, we're going to be cutting down a bunch of trees over here to make way for a shed. Because our money is looking good. We're very close to $210,000, which means we can buy our tractor very soon, which I said is probably going to be in episode 30, which I think today is episode 30, so no. We're not going to buy it today, but I think in the next episode we're going to buy it. So I had my episodes mixed up, so I think it's going to be in episode 31. Which we're going to buy it. Although it might only be after harvest. I'm not entirely sure. I don't freaking know. We'll have to wait and see. But it is coming. We are going to buy it. Anyway, update on the chickens. The chickens are doing fine. I did take care of them this morning. And yeah, they're doing well. We've still got 55 chickens. They do make a mess. So I have to clean that every day with the Mercedes and the bucket. And what I also did is I used up all of the food. So, yeah, as you can see, if we go in here, they've got food, but it's not full. And I used all of the handheld food thingamabobs that we had in there. And we had a crate on here, which used to sit over there. So, yeah, that's empty. So, we'll have to head up to the shop and buy some food at some stage. But what we're going to do first is we need to go and sell all of these eggs. Because in today's episode... we are going to be, cutting down a bunch of trees, but we're also going to be planting some trees. And that's why we need to sell the eggs, because I want to load some saplings on here of spruce trees. So spruce trees are all of the trees that you see around here, but the ones that you buy and plant get very, very big. So, yeah, word of warning, they're going to be massive in a couple of episodes. So, yeah, hopefully we can get planting on all of them today. So, I'm looking about putting 20-ish around the farm. And, yeah, it just looks... The one side of the farm looks really nice with the trees. And the other side, there's just nothing. So, yeah, I want to fill that in a little bit. And it's going to take a couple of episodes to grow, but that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I mean, it's trees. They take a while. It's fine. Right, so Edge Grain Vault is where they've got good prices for the eggs. And I think it was sitting around $5.34. I think when I checked, $5.34 I think it was. Unlock that. Right, let's see if I can actually unload this, because I had an issue where... Ooh, okay. We'll see if that continues to work. Because I had an issue where my hands stopped working. I couldn't do anything. And it was very similar to the issues that you get, or used to get, with the second-hand mod. Where your hands don't work, can't crouch, can't jump. No chainsaws, none of that. So, yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that. But, touch wood. Oh, everything seems to be okay for now. Except for that big stutter. Ooh, that's already about $10,000 in eggs. That might be worth keeping the chickens. I don't know. It's just a lot of work. I would like to get some sheep. They're not as much work. Okay, that went okay. Good. It looks like we've still got the use of our hands, which is always a good thing. Yeah, I don't know what that glitch was about. I was worried that that sort of glitch came back with the second-hand mod, because... Just before I recorded or started recording this episode, I updated that mod. So I thought that probably came back. There's still a possibility that it has something to do with that, or it was just a glitch. I don't freaking know. Anyway, what I'm going to do is... Ooh, this is looking nice. Hang on. Let's have a quick look. Beautiful soybeans we've got in here. Amazing. I think up at the farm we've got canola, and I think up at the other field... Ooh, I can't remember. Let's go have a quick look at the other field. I think it was soybeans, and then canola at the farm, and then the other field was... I don't know, barley maybe? I think it was barley. Let's have a quick sniff around, and then we'll head up to the shop. I'll head up to the shop, and I'll catch you guys on the way back. because that's going to be some loading and things. And I'm not sure if I can get 2 pallets on this pickup, but I think if I open up the tailgate, I will be able to. Yep, that's canola. And then up there, I don't know if we should put trees up in front here, or just around the farmyard. I don't know, we'll see. I don't think I want to put trees over here. I think this was barley. Oh, it was oat. That's right. It was oat. This is a big field. A huge field. For the equipment that we've got, that is big. Anyways, that is looking great, actually. Obviously the oat is a bit dull compared to, well, like your canola over there. But, yeah, I think it's going to be good crops. So, I'm going to head up to the shop and I'll catch you guys on the way back. Alright, so we are pretty heavy in the pickup truck because I thought we probably won't even fit 2 crates of trees on the pickup. They fit quite well, so I figured if I leave the tailgate open, I can buy that chicken feed as well. I mean, we need it, so why not buy it while I'm at the shop, saving on fuel. So everything's strapped down, and I mean, that ain't going nowhere. But, yeah, I think, you know, yeah, it works. If it works, it's fine. I mean, it's a gravel road, it's on our own farm. If something happens to fall off the back, you know, it's not going to hurt anyone else. It's just going to hurt our pocket, really. But it's fine. We are at the farm, and everything's fine. I was a little bit worried about the truck feeling a little bit top heavy, weirdly. Because, I mean, it's not a huge pickup truck, but yeah, I suppose it's quite high off the ground. The center of gravity feels very, very top heavy. But anyway, we are going to unhook that and unhook, that and unhook that. And we're going to have to grab the Mercedes. We can't use the attachment thingy on the Ford that I normally use. It's got that forklift attachment, which is freaking amazing when loading trailers. I love that thing. It's great. We can't use that right now because it doesn't reach very deep. It's fine if you're loading like the flatbed on, well, yeah, the flatbed that's back there next to the silos, because you just load either side, but it doesn't have any reach. So we're going to have to use this thing with the pallet fork, which is fine. I really, really like this tractor. Oh, amazing tractor. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm quite happy to use it. I think I put the pallet forks over here. There they are. Ooh. Oh, that's seeds. For a moment there, I thought that was chicken feed. I don't think you get chicken feed in those bags. That way. There we go. Alrighty. While I'm busy unloading this, I did want to say a quick apology that I didn't put any videos out this last weekend. I wanted to, but I firstly had some computer issues later in the week that I had to sort out, but it was also my wife's birthday, so I obviously wasn't going to be recording or working on her birthday. So yeah, so that's why I wasn't recording or putting out videos, and I do apologize for that, but I'm sure you guys will understand. Right, but I am back, so that's good. We're going to be... this thing is going to tip if we try and lift that. Those bags are very, very heavy. There's a weight over here. We might as well grab that. Where's our barrel weight? Although the barrel weight is a little bit on the light side, to be honest. I've actually find that this weight is better for the Mercedes. It feels more stable using this when lifting anything even remotely heavy. The barrel weight is, I think, 600 kilos, where this thing is like 2,000 or something. It's heavy. This is a heavy piece of concrete, is what it is. Right. There we go. Right. We are going to put this... Well, actually, while I've got it on here, we might as well fill up the chickens, so we know they're good to go. And, yeah, then I'll just put it down somewhere and... Well, I'll probably have to put it on that crate. I might as well put it on the crate. There's another box of... Oh, they've already made a mess. Come on, chickens. But they have compensated by producing some more eggs. And those eggs were pretty good. $11,000, somewhere around there. Wow, they almost used all of that. That's not even worth putting... Oh, jeez. That's not even worth putting on that crate. I think I'm just going to plonk it down somewhere just here. And I'll just feed them in the morning or later today. Yeah, maybe before we end this episode. If I remember, I'll just give them the last little bit. I mean, there's nothing in there. So, ew. Well, that's problematic. I can't... Oh, dang it. I can't get the fork low enough to actually drop it down with that big weight on the back. So let's disconnect that. And we'll just drop it there. Yeah, it was actually lifting the front up enough that I couldn't actually put that down. Although I can't put that down either now. It is stuck. Alright, let's see if we can push that off. No, it's too heavy. Dang it. Alright, well, let's do that then. There we go, there we go. Boom. Alright. No problem at all. Never in doubt. Alright. Next up is the tree. Well, actually, the trees we can just leave on the back of the pickup truck. We'll just move the pickup truck because it's in a bit of a weird situation right now. Yeah, we can just leave them there. It's fine. I'll stick the tractor in here because, yeah, we're going to be using that later on. So I'll just leave it there until I reattach the bucket. Then I'll put it back where it belongs. We're anyway going to be working in that area, so might as well move it. The bucket's over there. That's not a problem. And I think we're going to be using the John Deere or the Ford. Probably the John Deere to pull around the logs because it's got power. And we're going to need a bit of power. Right. And do we have a chainsaw? Yes, we do. Nice and clean, actually. Right. Oh no, we're going to need the Mercedes to lift the logs. So we're going to have to go grab the log fork. Anyway, I think what we're going to do, because we are already well into this episode, I think I'm going to do a time lapse of cutting down the trees, cleaning them up, cutting them into pieces, loading them onto the trailer. And yeah, then I'll probably catch you guys a little bit later on for an update when I'm done with this and got everything loaded onto there. Then we might actually go and sell that because that'll pay for some of the shed. And then I'll show you guys what the idea is. And then after that, we'll probably run around, probably in a time lapse again, and start planting some trees around the farm. So yeah, let's do that. And yeah, enjoy. Alright, that is cleared out and looking a lot better. So I think that is enough. I actually had to take down 2 more trees right at the end that you guys didn't see. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. There might be one more that I need to take down, but we'll see when it gets to that point, which will be in this episode. We are going to buy that in this episode. But for now, we've got a huge big trailer full of logs that is hopefully worth quite a bit of money. Oh yes, I also got rid of the stumps. So I left the Massey here with the stump grinder in case I missed any, because I probably did. But yeah, that was actually pretty quick, that entire job. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drive over to the logging station. We're going to sell this, see how much we get for it. I'm thinking 10 grand, somewhere around there. And yeah, that'll be a nice bit of money towards our new shed. Not... Oh! Well, whoo! That was close. Man, that got my heart racing. Oh, if that flipped over, that was... Oh, that was so close. That was so freaking close. Righty. So, that was fun and unexpected. So this log trailer is a little bit top heavy because it is very full and a lot of the big logs are at the top. So, note to self, take it slow around the corners because I don't want that to happen again. That was so close to tipping over, and if it did tip over, that would have been a bit of a problem because I don't think the Mercedes has got enough power to pick this up. So yeah, probably would have had to undo the straps, let all of the logs fall out, pick the trailer up, and put all the logs back. I don't know how I would have put the tractor back up, but yeah, might have had to rent some equipment to do that. So yeah, definitely don't do that again. That was scary. I did not like that at all. Whew, I'm glad I saved that one. Oh my goodness. But yeah, what I'm saying is I think it's going to be a nice bit of money towards the new shed. But what we're going to do first is we are going to plant some trees, and then we will do the shed, and then we'll do probably some roads around that area. Well, not roads, but like a gravel area so we can actually get to the shop. But what I was saying is we don't really need equipment storage areas right now, but it's not going to do any harm. So yeah, I think it'll be nice. It'll just make life a little bit easier. Right, what do we get? Oh, almost $20,000. Okay, that is fantastic. Right, I expected about 10, so I'm very happy with that. We've never done chips. Now that I see this chip heap over here, we've never done wood chips, but the logs are worth a lot more than the wood chips, I think. Should be. But yeah, oh, this field. What did we put in this field? We were here earlier. What did we put in here? I can't remember. Soybeans, yes. Soybeans are looking good. So that's nice. And yeah, I'm quite excited to put some new trees in the ground, to be honest. I was thinking about doing a back road to the farm as well, where instead of going right over here, you could go left and then drive around the back of the farm and get in that way. But I think with the shed that we're going to put in, it's actually going to be better to put a road in the further side of the farm towards our other field. Our very far away field from this point. So it's sort of a easterly entrance would be nice around the back of the farm. So I'm happy with 2 entrances. I think 3 is a bit much. So yeah, maybe one around the chickens would be nice, but I think I'll make a big one around the other side, because that also means that when the farm grows into bigger equipment, we'll be able to get that big equipment into the farmyard, where now we probably wouldn't be able to do that because the entrance over here goes in between 2 rocks, and things like combine headers and things would have to go on trailers to fit through this gap over here. But I still want this to be the main entrance because I like it. I think it looks very nice, and I think it's going to look even better with the trees that we are about to plant. So I'm gonna put this trailer over here. It's probably due a wash. That did beautifully. And the Mercedes is in there for now, because might use it again if I need to cut down some more trees over here. I don't think so. But this one might need to go. And that one over there might need to go. But I'm not sure. I will have to check. I mean, the shed is long. I mean, it's a very long, but not a very deep shed. Anyways, the bucket's still over there. I need to sort that out at a later stage. Do we have the plant thingy bob? I don't know. I don't know if we ever bought that. I think we used to have one. Like so we can plant by hand. But I think we got rid of it to build the house. Oh, is there one over here maybe? No. That's not a bad place to put one actually. Although I want to kind of hide it. Right, so I'm going to have to buy one of those. We didn't put it here. No. Dang it. Okay, so we don't have one. So I'm going to have to buy one. Which is fine. I mean, it's not expensive. I'll probably put it next to the house over here. And, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when I've done all of that. Alright, so I did check, and we definitely did not own one. So I think we had one. I think so, but I can't remember. Anyway, I decided to put it right around the back of the house because, yeah, it's not exactly a pleasant thing to look at. So, yeah, best is to hide it. Man, my heart is still racing with that tractor incident. Dang it. Nearly flipped that. Right. So we'll grab some of those. So I'm not going to put anything here because, I mean, the tractor has to turn around here and do things. But I think from here-ish, we'll start putting some trees in. So I'm going to be time-lapse, and we'll plant one or two. And then we'll hop into a time-lapse. And there we go. We've got our first tree on the farm. Well, I mean, we've got tons of trees on the farm. But it's the first one we've planted ourselves, which is great. Right, let's stick one in the corner here. I mean, I wanted to kind of look natural-ish. I mean, as natural as you can get it. And maybe one here. I just want to close up the farm a little bit. Just so it's not... It's very, very open, especially when you're around the house. It just looks very open. So, yeah, I think it'll look nice with some trees. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to jump straight into a real quick time lapse and get all of this knocked out. We've got about 20 to put in the ground. And I mean, we can always add trees later. I mean, I'll put in some now and then we'll see how they do. And if we feel that we have some areas that need some more, then we can always come back and put some more in the ground. But yeah, for now, we will use what we've got. Maybe one over here-ish. But yeah, anyway, let's hop into that time lapse and we'll get this done. That is a bunch of trees planted. I actually didn't finish all of them because I want to see where they sort of grow. And yeah, I might sort of change things. So there's still a few left in there. But I think it's only about 5, maybe 8, somewhere around there. I decided to sort of plant trees along the entrance. But then, yeah, but by the time I realized I wanted to do that, I wasn't spacing them evenly. So I might cut them down. When they get bigger, I'll see how it looks. I mean, we'll have a look, see what it looks like. If it doesn't look good, then we'll cut them down. I think these ones here are going to be fine. I wanted them to be a bit scattered, but I think with an entrance, if you want to do that, they have to be even. So we're going to see. I mean, they're not bad. I sort of guessed them, but I don't know. If we want to do that, we'll probably have to space them evenly, but we'll see how they grow, and then we might cut them down and redo them. We can make a bit of money out of that, so that's absolutely fine. But anyway, what we're going to do now is we are going to be putting up our shed, because even if we do that now, we've still got $200,000 left, and we only need 180 for the tractor, which we'll buy soon again, maybe tomorrow. Next episode? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, we're going to be doing that, and we're going to be clearing out this area and making this all gravel so we can move around with equipment. That's why I took the trailers away initially. So yeah, we're going to do that in a quick time lapse. And yeah, I'll catch you guys when we're done, and then we'll have a look, see what it looks like. That is beautiful, I think. I like it a lot. So that is a nice big shed. So it's very wide. It's not very deep. And I think it's brilliant. I think it fits in really well. Obviously, this is a new shed. These are all rusty and old. This is a wood structure, so obviously it wouldn't be rusty. Although I think the roof is probably some sort of a corrugated metal or something. But yeah. I think it's very nice. So I am aware that I think I put this backwards, but I actually wanted to do it that way. Whether it was intended to be that way or not, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think so, because normally the overhang is at the front, not at the back. So I think I've got it backwards, but I wanted to do it that way. One is because logically I want the water to run into sort of the grass area and not into my yard. Not that that is simulated, but I like to think that way. But also it is taller on this side, so equipment might fit a little bit easier, even though it doesn't go all the way to the back, but you tend to sort of not park it right at the back. Well, you can, but I mean, yeah, things can fit in here that otherwise wouldn't necessarily fit, with that gutter hanging down there and all of that good stuff. So I prefer to have all of that at the back. But I think it is a beautiful shed, and obviously this opens up a huge area for our farmyard. It's massive now. It's big. It's beautiful. Also, I decided to open up around the back of the silos here, because I don't know if there's enough space, but I thought this might be a nice little spot to park our trailers. Right, so I decided to get everything in place before I give you a full tour. And yeah, now everything's in place, so I can give you a full tour. So over here, we are right on the edge of the farm. This is going to be, well, I'm actually going to use the seed in the next seeding. I forgot about it. That's why I didn't use it. So I'm going to use this up. I put the crate here. I just washed it and put the crate here. The chickens did actually take all of the feed, but they made a mess again, so I'll have to clean that up, but that'll be in the morning. So this is basically going to be a chicken feed storage area, and possibly if we ever get pigs or horses or anything, this is basically going to be a feed storage area, because we're not going to be buying seeds and things anymore. So, yeah, that's what's going to go in there. Over here is really just the old equipment, the bag handlers and the forklift thingamabob and the old lawnmower, which I think is still the only lawnmower that we've got and we've never used. But anyway, so that is all that's going to be there. So, yeah. And I wanted to keep the old equipment there because they're not too much to look at. So, yeah. Anyway, over here I have removed some equipment. So we have got the big new seeder. We've got our plow over there, or subsoiler, and then we've got a cultivator, so that's going to be in there. It looks a bit empty in here, but I think eventually we might put some harvesters and things in here, some bigger equipment, and move that out. But we've got the space, so we might as well use it. Over here we've got nothing, so that's just some extra space if we want to use that. Over here I decided to just put the sort of front loader attachments, all of that good stuff. Over here we have got all of our trailers. So that is working all right. They barely fit in there, but they do fit. So that is a good place to put them. They're out of the way. They're not going to bother us around the yard. I would like to eventually move this. The little smiley face. Look at the doors. That is a smiley face. Thanks to Daggerwin, I can never unsee that. Yeah. It's like a smiley face with squinty eyes. So yeah. Anyways, I can never unsee that. Thanks, Daggerwin. Much appreciated. Anyway, I really don't like the shed in this area that much. So I might move it eventually, but I don't know where to move it to. So we're going to leave it there for now. Anyway, okay, over here with the new shed. Well, let's start over here. We have got our combine, obviously. The beautiful 2266. We might upgrade to, is it a 540, I think, at some stage? We'll have to wait and see. And then we have got our pickup truck and the little gator. They're just going to fit in there quite nicely for now. Over here we have our John Deere, we have our Ford, we have our Mercedes, we have our little Massey, otherwise known as the Buffalo, the Honey Badger, the Kudu, and the Warthog. I nearly forgot. And then there's an extra space because we don't have a tractor. The space over here I left intentionally because that is going to be the space for our new tractor, which will hopefully be coming soon. And then over here, we've got all of the rest of our equipment, the lime spreader, fertilizer spreader, the weeder, our sprayer, our, what do you call that, stump grinder, and then our 2 weights. I could actually put away the stump grinder because I didn't actually miss any stumps, which was miraculous, really. And this was what I'm talking about. That is a big, big opening. And there is a road running just up there somewhere. So we could, well, there's also a road running up here, but that would be a steep incline. So we could eventually make an entrance to the farm. There. Oh, there we go. There's a road running right over there behind the rocks. Oh, there you go. Yeah, now you can see it. And, yeah, I think if we sort of move it around from there, in between those rocks, because that's a big gap, and around these trees into the farmyard there, that would be a nice way to get big combines and things in and out. And there's our other field. So I don't really want to bring a road around here because that is a very nice area. I want to keep it as natural as I possibly can. But yeah, maybe between this hill and these trees, straight through here, straight shot through here to that road, we can make quite a nice road. It will be a small, I'll try and keep it small to not disturb vegetation. But what I mean is you'll be able to get some wide equipment through there if you really have to. So yeah. That is the plan, but I think the farm is looking freaking beautiful. So I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I think that was a great day. We've made some real good progress. I mean, the farm is not even close to the same than what it was this morning. But yeah, that is that. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really did. That was a very fun episode to make. It took a very long time to make, probably in the region of about 4 hours-ish. But yeah, that was great. I loved every minute of it. So, yeah, that's awesome. So if you've made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing, because I have noticed that only about 10% of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. Yeah, if you do like these videos, then make sure to subscribe if you want to. I mean, it's your choice. But anyways, yeah, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And yeah, this was fun. I'm very excited for the future of this farm. It's starting to look great. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.